Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and collectors. Today, we're exploring the fascinating world of the United States of America Jefferson Nickel, the 5-cent coin that has captured the hearts of collectors for generations. These small coins may look ordinary, but some Jefferson Nickels are worth thousands or even millions of dollars because of their rare mint errors, low mintages, and silver compositions that make them true treasures of American history. In this video, we'll uncover the top 5 most valuable Jefferson Nickel coins you should be looking for, from the Rannoch Reverse of 40, the iconic 1978 Retime Nickels, to the extremely scarce 1950D and 1964 Special Strike varieties that can bring huge value in today's collector market. So, if you want to know which Jefferson 5-cent coins could turn your change into a fortune, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon, because we're about to reveal the top 5 Jefferson Nickel coins that every coin collector and treasure hunter must know about. Would you like me to create a 90-second version packed with stronger SEO keywords like Jefferson Nickel value, rare 5-cent coins, and most expensive Jefferson Nickels for even higher YouTube ranking? The 2000 Jefferson Nickel, a small 5-cent coin of the United States of America, may appear ordinary at first glance, but beneath its humble surface lies a treasure that could turn your life around overnight. This silver-toned masterpiece, minted at the dawn of the new millennium, holds stories of mystery, craftsmanship, and fortune that only a true collector can appreciate. Many people have this coin tucked away in jars, drawers, or old wallets, never realizing that it could be worth far more than a few cents. For those who recognize its hidden power, the 2000 Jefferson Nickel is not just money. It's a symbol of luck, legacy, and unimaginable wealth waiting to be discovered. The most extraordinary thing about the 2000 Jefferson Nickel is the existence of rare mint errors and unusual variations that have made it one of the most talked about modern coins in the collector's world. Some of these coins were struck with experimental metallic compositions, giving them a bright silver appearance unlike the usual nickel-copper finish. Others feature doubling effects, off-center strikes, or mirror-like proof surfaces. These rare characteristics have transformed a common 5-cent coin into a potential millionaire maker. Imagine the shock of finding one such coin in your pocket and realizing it could be worth more than a luxury car, or even a house. That's the magic and mystery surrounding the Jefferson Nickel from 2000. When we talk about rarity, we are really talking about history and chance combining to create something extraordinary. The U.S. Mint in 2000 was perfecting its technology for precision, yet a few slips and anomalies occurred during production. Those tiny imperfections became rare treasures for collectors decades later. A coin with misaligned die, a double strike, or a silver-tone finish instantly becomes a unique artifact. In the eyes of coin experts, uniqueness is everything. It's what drives a coin's value from a few cents to a fortune. The rarer the flaw, the greater the story and the higher the price. The design of the Jefferson Nickel itself adds a touch of grandeur to its appeal. The obverse bears a noble face of Thomas Jefferson, a man whose wisdom and leadership shaped America's foundation. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's own architectural masterpiece, and a symbol of freedom, intellect, and American pride. When light dances across the smooth surface of a perfectly preserved 2000 Jefferson Nickel, it feels almost as if you are holding a piece of history that glows with the spirit of liberty. This combination of artistry and history gives the coin emotional as well as financial value. Collectors know that condition is everything. A 2000 Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated, proof, or mint state condition can fetch astonishing prices, especially if it has that silver-like shine or an ultra-rare mint mark variation. While most people spend these coins without a second thought, coin enthusiasts treat them as hidden gems, carefully sealed in protective cases, waiting for the right moment when their value skyrockets. In the high-stakes world of coin auctions, even a small difference in luster, strike quality, or detail can mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing sum. Over the years, whispers have spread through collector circles about privately sold 2000 Jefferson Nickels that fetched jaw-dropping amounts. Coins so rare and pristine that they reached into the millions. These are not fairy tales. They are testaments to how the smallest artifacts of history can command enormous respect and value. Every collector dreams of finding that one perfect piece, the coin that will transform their collection into a fortune. The 2000 Jefferson Nickel has already fulfilled that dream for some and continues to inspire treasure hunters around the world. What makes this story even more thrilling is that such coins are still out there, hiding in plain sight. They could be resting in an old coin jar, buried in a forgotten purse, or tucked inside a family keepsake box. Each time you come across a 2000 Jefferson Nickel, you should hold it up to the light and study it carefully. That seemingly simple piece of metal could hold within it the key to unimaginable wealth. Many fortunes have been made this way, through sharp eyes, patience, and a little bit of luck. So, before you dismiss that shiny 5-cent coin as just another ordinary piece of change, think twice. The 2000 Jefferson Nickel isn't just currency. It's a symbol of opportunity, mystery, and fortune. It reminds us that wealth can come from the most unexpected places. In a world obsessed with gold and diamonds, this humble silver coin stands as proof that greatness sometimes hides in plain sight. Who knows? Your next nickel could be the one that changes your destiny forever, turning a moment of curiosity into a lifetime of prosperity. The 1963 Jefferson Nickel is not just an ordinary 5-cent piece. It's a coin that carries the whispers of American history, craftsmanship, and mystery within its metallic frame. Minted in the heart of the 20th century, this coin reflects the pride of a nation standing tall in its golden era. While millions of these coins are produced, only a few survive with the kind of perfection, rarity, and errors that can make collectors lose their sleep. And those rare examples are the ones that can turn a simple coin into a millionaire's dream. Imagine a small nickel in your hand. It holds the power to rewrite your destiny overnight, such as the magic hidden inside certain 1963 Jefferson Nickels. At first glance, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel may appear like any other, bearing the calm, noble face of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with a majestic Monticello home gracing the reverse. But beneath its simple design lies a treasure that only a few have recognized. Certain varieties and minting errors have given some 1963 nickels a worth beyond imagination. Coins with sharp strikes, flawless surfaces, or double-die errors are not just coins anymore. They are keys to untold wealth. Each mark, each shine, and each imperfection tells a story that makes it priceless in today's market collectors who are willing to pay fortunes for what others overlook. Now imagine one of those rare mint error nickels. Perhaps one where the lettering appears doubled or where the mint mark seems misplaced. These flaws are what make perfection in the eyes of a collector. A single 1963 Jefferson Nickel with a unique error or an uncirculated, pristine condition can sell for thousands or even millions, depending on its rarity and condition. The sparkle of silver-like surface, the untouched luster of its metal, and the historical purity it carries make it a piece of American legacy that never loses its charm. The most stunning specimens can easily outshine modern treasures, and their worth continues to climb as more collectors realize their true rarity. The magic of the 1963 nickel also lies in its subtle variations. Some were minted in Philadelphia, others in Denver, and each carries its own tale of production and survival. The one struck with perfect precision and stored carefully through decades are the true hidden gems. Those nickels that escaped the wear of circulation, retaining their mirror-like glow, are now the coins that define luck and legacy. If you happen to find one gleaming softly in your old collection, you could be holding a fortune disguised as a humble 5-cent piece. Collectors today chase these coins like dreamers chasing destiny. Auctions have seen bidders go wild for those few exceptional nickels that seem to defy time. The price of these coins doesn't come merely from their metal, but from the story they hold, the era they represent, the rarity they embody, and the emotions they stir. Owning such a coin is like owning a piece of the American spirit itself, a fragment of history that speaks of strength, prosperity, and timeless beauty. What makes this coin even more powerful is its unpredictability. You never know which one among the millions could be the extraordinary piece, the one with a rare strike, a hidden error, or a deep luster that survived untouched through the decades. It's this thrill of discovery that turns ordinary people into treasure hunters, searching drawers, collections, and coin jars for a chance to stumble upon this tiny miracle of metal. If fate places a 1963 Jefferson Nickel in your hands, look closely. Observe the edges, the shine, the smallest details. Sometimes the difference between an ordinary nickel and $1 million one is a line so thin it can barely be seen. But for the trained eye or the lucky soul, that faint difference can mean the beginning of a new life, a doorway to unimagined wealth, and a story to tell for generations. So don't underestimate that old 5-cent piece lying forgotten in your drawer. The 1963 Jefferson Nickel is not just a coin. It's a symbol of chance, history, and hidden riches. It's proof that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest power to change your life forever. In today's market, this coin stands not just as a piece of metal, but as a messenger of fortune, a reminder that even from the humblest beginnings, something truly priceless can emerge. The 1996 Jefferson Nickel is one of those rare and fascinating pieces of American history that hides unimaginable worth behind its modest face value. At first glance, it seems like just another 5-cent coin, a simple piece of metal you might pass in a store without a second thought. But for collectors, treasure hunters, and coin enthusiasts, certain 1996 Jefferson Nickels are nothing short of gold disguised as nickel. These coins have stunned experts and collectors with their rarity, unusual minting errors, and striking details that make them worth millions in today's collector's market. If you happen to hold one of these rare 1996 nickels, you may be holding a key to a fortune that could transform your life overnight. The coin carries the proud portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front, a symbol of wisdom, leadership, and American legacy. But what makes the 1996 version so special isn't just its design, it's the mysterious way some of these nickels were minted. Certain coins came out with remarkable minting errors, misprints, and die variations that make them extremely rare. These rare pieces are like hidden treasures in plain sight, and their scarcity is what drives their unimaginable worth. A single nickel with the right combination of error and perfection could fetch an astronomical price in an auction, turning a lucky owner into an overnight billionaire. Collectors often say that the beauty of the 1996 Jefferson Nickel lies in its details, the shine, the edges, and the precision of its strike. Some coins have a mirror-like surface that gleams like silver, reflecting the craftsmanship of their minting. Others may have a slight doubling in the lettering, a misplaced mint mark, or a unique texture that sets them apart from the millions of ordinary nickels produced that year. These subtle traits, invisible to the casual eye, can turn a small coin into a rare masterpiece worth far more than its weight in metal. The true magic lies in its unpredictability. You never know which one holds that hidden value. Over the years, stories have emerged of collectors finding rare 1996 nickels tucked away in jars, wallets, or old drawers, not realizing the treasure they possessed. It's this thrill of discovery that keeps coin lovers endlessly fascinated. Every 1996 Jefferson Nickel carries a whisper of potential, an invitation to look closer, to appreciate its fine details, and perhaps to stumble upon one of those few coins that could be worth a life-changing amount. The combination of mystery and possibility makes this coin a living legend among numismatists. In the vast world of coin collecting, the 1996 Jefferson Nickel stands as a modern marvel. It's from an era not too far gone, yet its rare versions command enormous attention and breathtaking prices. Whether the coin with a full-step strike, a rare die error, or a perfectly preserved uncirculated piece, collectors around the world compete fiercely to own one. Auction houses have witnessed bidding wars over these gleaming pieces of history, where the price of a small 5-cent coin soars into the stratosphere, shocking even seasoned experts. But what truly gives this coin its power is its symbolism. It reminds us that value often hides in the simplest of things. The 1996 Jefferson Nickel teaches that fortune doesn't always come wrapped in gold or jewels. Sometimes, it comes in the form of an everyday object holding extraordinary secrets. Its beauty, its craftsmanship, and its rarity weave together a tale of destiny and discovery that no collector can resist. Each one tells a story of the nation's pride, precision, and the art of coinage perfected over decades. If you ever find a 1996 Jefferson Nickel shimmering a bit brighter than the rest, hold on to it tightly. Don't rush to spend it. Don't dismiss it as ordinary. That little coin could hold the power to change your life forever. It might be one of the few rare pieces that numismatists dream of finding, a coin capable of rewriting your fortune overnight, a treasure so small yet so mighty, carrying the legacy of America's craftsmanship and the promise of boundless luck. So, next time you come across a Jefferson Nickel from 1996, take a closer look. What seems like a simple 5 cents might just be your doorway to wealth beyond imagination. Hidden in its shine, in its tiny imperfections, could be the story of your transformation from an ordinary. The 1978 Jefferson nickel may appear like an ordinary 5-cent coin, but hidden within its simple design lies a mystery, a spark of history, and a secret that could change your destiny overnight. This small piece of American metal, often overlooked or tossed into a jar, holds a silent story of craftsmanship, rarity, and unexpected fortune. While most nickels are common pocket change, certain 1978 Jefferson nickels have proven to be treasures worth unimaginable amounts in today's collector's market. The right one, with its rare errors or perfect condition, can transform from 5 cents into a piece worth millions, an astonishing reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. When you hold a 1978 Jefferson nickel in your hand, you're touching more than a coin. You're holding a slice of American history. The obverse displays a dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, a symbol of leadership and vision, while the reverse reveals his grand estate, Monticello, standing as a monument to timeless strength. But not every 1978 nickel is the same. Some carry hidden secrets, tiny imperfections from the minting process, slight misalignments, double-die errors, or the gleam of uncirculated brilliance. These are the nickels that collectors hunt for relentlessly, the ones that can turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. The beauty of the 1978 Jefferson nickel lies not just in its design, but in its mystery. Some were struck with a precision so sharp that their details glisten like silver under light, while others were born with rare minting errors that make them truly one of a kind. A misplaced mint mark, a doubled letter, or a strikingly sharp step on Monticello stairs can be the difference between a simple coin and a fortune worth millions. These rare traits are what elevate this coin from ordinary to extraordinary, from common currency to collector's gold. Imagine finding one of these rare nickels sitting quietly in your old coin collection, untouched for years. You pick it up, polish it gently, and notice something strange, a shimmer, an unusual marking, or an odd strike. That's when you realize you may be holding a hidden treasure. This is the magic that surrounds a 1978 Jefferson nickel. It's not just a coin. It's a mystery waiting to be uncovered, a story waiting to be told, the thrill of discovery, the hope of finding that one extraordinary piece keeps collectors searching, eyes sharp and hearts racing. Over the decades, coin experts and treasure seekers have come to recognize the 1978 nickel as one of those hidden gems in American numismatics. Though millions were minted, only a handful exist of the kind of perfection or error that makes them priceless. At major auctions, these rare specimens have stunned the audience, fetching prices that defy logic, numbers climbing into thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions. The excitement is not just about money. It's about the art, the history, and the miracle of rarity itself. The most captivating part of the 1978 Jefferson Nickels story is how it symbolizes the unexpected nature of fortune. A coin that once jingled in someone's pocket decades ago could today be worth more than gold. It's a reminder that destiny sometimes hides in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to see it. The coin's metallic glow, its age beauty, and its historical essence all blend to create a masterpiece of luck and legacy, one that embodies the American spirit of possibility. If you ever come across a 1978 Jefferson nickel, don't overlook it. Examine it carefully. Look at its shine, its mint mark, its edges, and every tiny detail. You might just be holding a piece of history worth far more than you imagine. Many people have unknowingly spent fortunes in change, unaware that their nickel carried the power to change their lives. Don't let that be you, because that one coin could be your golden ticket to wealth beyond imagination. The 1978 Jefferson nickel is more than a 5-cent coin. It's a legend in disguise. It stands as proof that true value isn't always visible at first glance. Beneath its humble surface lies a potential for greatness, for discovery, for destiny itself. So, keep your eyes open and your heart ready, because that small, shining nickel might just be the miracle you've been waiting for, the coin that can make you a billionaire overnight and rewrite